Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Monday, March 25th, 2024, regular meeting of the Village Council of Forest Park come to order. We begin our meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance. If you are able, please rise. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Sure. Commissioner Maxim?
Here.
Commissioner Nero?
Here.
Commissioner Ballard-Rogobin? Here. Commissioner Vogt? Here. Mayor Hoskins?
Here. Okay, approval of minutes from the March 11th regular meeting of the council. Is there a motion to approve minutes?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you. So moved by Commissioner Maxim. Is there a second?
I'll second.
It's been seconded by Commissioner Ballard-Rogobin. Discussion? Okay, there's no discussion, Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Maxim?
Aye.
Commissioner Nero?
Aye.
Commissioner Ballard-Rogobin? Aye. Commissioner Vogt?
Aye.
Mayor Hoskins?
Aye. Do we have any public comment tonight?
No, we don't.
Okay, there's no public comment. Commissioners, there are no formal communications before us. However, there are two department reports in your packets. One from the fire department, one from the police department, and discussion, comments, feedback.
I just wanted to say, as someone who participated in the Citizens Police Academy, how much I appreciated that program. And although I wasn't able to attend every single program, part of that program, I really got a very in-depth look at the work of our police department, and I appreciate their work very much. And the program was very insightful and meaningful to me. And I just wanted to thank our police department very much for offering that program at this, it just meant a lot to me personally, and as a commissioner, I gained a lot of insight.
Thank you, Commissioner. Okay, Commissioners, we're at bills by resolution. Madam Clerk, whenever you're ready.
Be it resolved by the Council of the Village of Forest Park, Cook County, Illinois, that we dispense with the reading of the individual bills inasmuch as each department head has approved and signed bills in the following aggregate amount for their respective departments. Refunds and allocations, $10,121. Public Affairs, $21,531.53. Police Department, $1,517.02. Community Center, $440.04. Council Finance Clerk's Office, $198,671.91. Council Finance Fire Department, $1,447.24. Department of Health and Safety, $21,789.17. Streets and Public Improvements, $1,784.78. Public Property, $87,426.28. Seizure, $1,910. Federal Customs, $2,510.48. TIF, $7,509.22. VIP, $9,876.25. Water Department, $258,385.18, for a total of $624,920.10.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Commissioners, is there a motion to adopt the resolution on the bills?
I will make that motion.
Thank you. It's been moved by Commissioner Maxim. Is there a second?
Nero second.
It's been seconded by Commissioner Nero. Clerk, whenever you're ready.
Commissioner Maxim?
Aye.
Commissioner Nero?
Aye.
Commissioner Ballard-Rogobin?
Aye.
Commissioner Vogt?
Aye.
Mayor Hoskins?
Aye.
This is Resolution R-23-24.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Okay, Commissioners, there's no unfinished business in front of us tonight. Moving down to new business. The first item is a resolution approving the specifications and authorizing advertising bids for 2024 lead service replacement project. Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you. It's been moved by Commissioner Ballard-Rogobin. Is there a second?
I'll second.
It's been seconded by Commissioner Vogt. Discussion? Okay, there's no discussion. Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Maxim. Aye. Commissioner Nero,
Aye.
Commissioner Mellon Rogoven,
Aye.
Commissioner Vogt.
Aye.
Mayor Hoskins.
Aye.
This is resolution R 24
Thank you, Madam Clerk. All right, Commissioners, next item is a resolution approving authorizing the execution of the application for lead service line inventory with the IEPA. Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you. It's been moved by Commissioner Mellon. Is there a second?
I'll second.
It's been seconded by Commissioner Vogt. Discussion. Okay, there's no discussion. That work.
Commissioner Maxim. Aye. Commissioner Nero,
Aye.
Commissioner Mellon Rogoven,
Aye.
Commissioner Vogt.
Aye.
Mayor Hoskins.
Aye.
This is resolution R 25 24.
Commissioners, next item is a resolution authorizing the execution of pay request number 9 for the 2023 water main project to Uno Construction Business for Wilcox and Ferdinand. Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you. It's been moved by Commissioner Mellon. Go. Is there a second?
I'll second.
It's been seconded by Commissioner Vogt. Discussion. Okay, there's no discussion. Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Maxim. Aye. Commissioner Nero,
Aye.
Commissioner Mellon Rogoven,
Aye.
Commissioner Vogt.
Aye.
Mayor Hoskins.
Aye.
This is resolution R 26 24.
Commissioners, next item is resolution approving publishing the official zoning for Village of Forest Park. Is there a motion?
Nero, make that motion.
Thank you. It's been moved by Commissioner Nero. Is there a second?
I'll second.
It's been seconded by Commissioner Maxim. Discussion. Okay, there's no discussion. Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Maxim. Aye. Commissioner Nero,
Aye.
Commissioner Mellon Rogoven,
Aye.
Commissioner Vogt.
Aye.
Mayor Hoskins.
Aye.
This is resolution R 27 24.
Commissioners, the next item is a resolution authorizing the award of the Fillmore Street Bridge Patching Program to LPS Pavement Company. Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you. It's been moved by Commissioner Mellon. Is there a second?
I'll second.
It's been seconded by Commissioner Vogt. Discussion. Okay, there's no discussion. Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Maxim. Aye. Commissioner Nero,
Aye.
Commissioner Mellon Rogoven,
Aye.
Commissioner Vogt.
Aye.
Mayor Hoskins.
Aye.
This is resolution R 28 24.
Commissioners, next item is an ordinance authorizing the execution of a joint purchasing requisition for the purchase of rock salt. Is there a motion?
I don't know if this is public property or it's just streets, but I'll make the motion.
Okay, it's been moved by Commissioner Mellon. It's been seconded by Commissioner Vogt. Discussion.
I just want to congratulate our director Stella for managing rock salt and all that comes with it. Yeah, it's a challenge every year.
Any further discussion? Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Maxim. Aye. Commissioner Nero,
Aye.
Commissioner Mellon Rogoven,
Aye.
Commissioner Vogt.
Aye.
Mayor Hoskins.
Aye.
This is ordinance O 16 24.
Commissioners, next item is an ordinance authorizing the sale or disposition of surplus property in the Village of Forest Park. In this case, there are 4 zebra printers and 1 2011 Crown Victoria. Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you. It's been moved by Commissioner Vogt. Is there a second?
I'll second.
It's been seconded by Commissioner Mellon. Discussion. Okay, there's no discussion. Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Maxim. Aye. Commissioner Nero,
Aye.
Commissioner Mellon Rogoven,
Aye.
Commissioner Vogt.
Aye.
Mayor Hoskins.
Aye.
This is ordinance O-17-24.
All right, Commissioners, next item is a motion to direct the Forest Park Board of Fire and Police Commissioners to make an offer of employment to the next eligible probationary control officer. This is for one officer. Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you. It's been moved by Commissioner Maxim. Is there a second?
Nero second.
It's been seconded by Commissioner Nero. Discussion? Okay, there's no discussion. Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Maxim,
Aye.
Commissioner Nero,
Aye.
Commissioner Mellon Gobin,
Aye.
Commissioner Vogt.
Aye.
Mayor Hoskins.
Aye. Okay, Commissioners, next item, we're seeking approval of the appointment or reappointment of the following individuals to respective boards or commissions. Celeste Leonard, Library Board. Bridget Rumble, Library Board. Sharon Boyd Peskin, Environmental Control Commission. Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you. It's been moved by Commissioner Mellon McGovern. Is there a second?
I'll second.
It's been seconded by Commissioner Maxim. Discussion.
Just one thing.
Commissioner Vogt.
I wanted to recognize Library Board President Brooke Severs and thank her for attending this evening. And I want to thank our 3 volunteers for serving their community.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'll second that, all of these nominees are, well known for their, service to the community and, are excellent nominees.
Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Maxim,
Aye.
Commissioner Nero,
Aye.
Commissioner Mellon Gobin,
Aye.
Commissioner Vogt.
Aye.
Mayor Hoskins.
Aye. Okay, Commissioners, next item, seeking approval or rather ratification of a signature on some senior trip contracts for Watson Adventures in the Goodman Theater. Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you. It's been moved by Commissioner Maxim. Is there a second?
Sure, Nero second.
Seconded by Commissioner Darrow. I'm sure there's plenty of discussion on these senior contracts. Or maybe there's not. Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Maxim,
Aye.
Commissioner Nero,
Aye.
Commissioner Mellon Gobin,
Aye.
Commissioner Vogt.
Aye.
Mayor Hoskins.
Aye. Commissioners, is there a motion to approve candidates April 27th and 28th to benefit Ms. Recordia?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you. It's been moved by Commissioner Maxim. Is there a second?
I'll second.
It's been seconded by Commissioner Mellon. Discussion. Okay, there's no discussion. Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Maxim.
Aye.
Commissioner Nero.
Aye.
Commissioner Mellon Gobin,
Aye.
Commissioner Vogt.
Aye.
Mayor Hoskins.
Aye. And Commissioners, the final item on tonight's new business is approval of a dark skies proclamation. Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you. It's been moved by Commissioner Maxim. Is there a second?
I'll second.
It's been seconded by Commissioner Vogt. Discussion. Commissioner Maxim.
I have a few comments about this. I want to start off with saying that I own 40 acres in Wisconsin. It's a farm that my grandparents used to own a long time ago. We've had no electricity on it in 30 to 40 years. And I camp there a lot, and I know how wonderful it is to be in this completely dark place where you can see all the stars, and it's fabulous and it's really great. I was really curious about this proclamation, and I thought it was interesting, so I looked it up, and I completely support the idea in and of itself. And I know I'm gonna sound a little querulous, but I started really kind of digging deep into the organization, and most of what they say is really great, and I'm gonna vote for it and support it because the whole not letting perfect be the enemy of the good, which is a real popular quote here within this council. But there is some information on the website that I found a little questionable. It had to do with studies that the organization cited about how better lighting at night does not reduce crime. And I thought, is that really true? And I started doing some digging, and they cite like a study from um, the year 2000, like 24 years ago, right? That talks about Chicago alleys. And I'm like, well, that's a real old study. And then another study done in London, which isn't exactly the same as here. And I thought, okay, well, I don't know. So I did my own research, and there's other studies that have been done like in New York, a little more recently, that shows a marked decrease in crime related to better lighting at night. So I think it's an issue that the way this organization makes it seem is like, oh, you guys are wrong if you think better lights at night are preventing crime. And I also think in a dense area here, to kind of make that claim is sort of dubious and dangerous. So yes, I am all for Forest Parkers learning about light pollution. I think it's an important topic. I'm going to vote yes on this because I think it's a good proclamation in and of itself. But I just wanted to bring to light some of these things that I don't think are completely accurate, or at least questionable, that the organization itself said. So that's my comments. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Maxim. Commissioner Vogel.
Two things. I was hoping that we could read it, but then also I think it's great that you did research, and I invite everybody to do that. I'm doing the same. I think what it boils down to is a lot of common sense. If you can't see your stairs at night, when you're leaving the back porch, turn a light on so you don't fall down the stairs, that kind of a thing. But it is interesting to learn and dive into how light impacts wildlife and human health and those sorts of things. So yeah, do your research and make some common sense changes. Turn off lights when you're not in your room, or if you don't need it, you don't need to have it on. But yes, of course, we want people to be safe. So I appreciate Ms. Sacco, I'm not sure how to say her last name, for bringing this suggestion to the village. I want to thank her for that. And I encourage everyone to look into it, and we can have some lively discussions. Thanks.
All right, so we just happen to have a copy of this Dark Skies proclamation. Can we get a volunteer from the audience to read this? Okay, no one wants to volunteer. I'm back. No one gets a participation star.
Whereas the experience of standing beneath a star-filled night sky inspires feelings of wonder and awe, and may encourage interest in science and nature, especially among young people. And whereas in 2016, NASA's satellite data revealed that 80% of the world's population live under a dome of artificial light at night and may never experience the visual wonder or ecological and health benefits of living under a dark sky. And whereas the National Park Service reported in January 2024 that light pollution represents a waste of energy and natural resources amounting to roughly $3 billion per year in the United States. And whereas the Forest Park Library and the Adler Planetarium partner on inviting all residents and visitors to engage in scientific inquiry. And whereas the Village of Forest Park is geographically situated on the threshold of thousands of acres of natural areas owned by the Forest Preserve District of Cook County, public parks, and privately held green spaces. And whereas the International Dark Sky Association, headquartered in Tucson, Arizona, is the globally recognized authority on light pollution and has created International Dark Sky Week to raise awareness of light pollution and provide free education, resources, and solutions to the public to encourage the protection of and enjoyment of dark skies and responsible outdoor lighting. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed by the Village of Forest Park, Illinois, that April 2nd through 8th, 2024 is hereby declared International Dark Sky Week in the Village of Forest Park, and the village encourages its residents to enjoy the night sky and promote ways to preserve it.
Is there any further discussion?
Yeah, I just wanted to add, I believe the Village of Oak Park has been observing similar weeks for a while. They've been focused on astronomy and STEM activities and understanding, dark skies and the idea of STEM activities, things like that. So I think that's possibly part of this as well. So, yeah, just a nice observation from a resident, and I also appreciate the bringing it to us. So, thanks.
Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Maxa,
Aye.
Commissioner Nero, Commissioner Mellon Rogovin, Commissioner Vogt.
Aye.
Mayor Hoskins.
Aye. Okay, Commissioners, that concludes our regular business for this evening. Figures report.
Good evening, just a few things tonight. Wanted to let everybody know that liquor and business license renewals will be going out in the next week or so. So businesses and establishments should be looking for those in the mail. The village will be holding a budget workshop tomorrow afternoon at 4 p.m. down here at Village Hall. And while Edsway may have had their final day yesterday, they will be living on a little longer. You might notice some trucks parked in the vicinity of Harvard and Beloit in the next 24 hours. They're going to be filming a new show called Emperor of Ocean Park there tomorrow. So I know they've been filming in Elmhurst. They were in Oak Park, and the Edsway building will live on in this new show that's coming up as they do some filming there tomorrow as well. So that's all I have.
All right, thank you, Administrator Etler. We are at Commissioner reports. Commissioner Maxine.
Yeah, I just have one thing, which Administrator Entler already mentioned. We have our first budgeting workshop, and I say first because there's going to be more than one this year. Tomorrow at 4 here in Village Hall. It's going to be less detail oriented than when we just have one, which isn't really helpful. And I know some of the other commissioners have agreed with me that it's been not ideal in the past to just have the one meeting where, you know, we sort of talk about everything all at once and, you know, we don't have time to think about it and come back with more thoughts. So this is going to be a little big picture thinking about the future. So not just the next fiscal year, but maybe the next 3 to 5 years, looking at it a little more strategically, so that we can find ways for us as a village to stop living, so like paycheck to paycheck and have a better, more robust financial situation. It's open to the public. So I hope a lot of people show up. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Maxine. Commissioner Nero.
Yes, I would just like to pile on there. I want to thank Village Administrator Entler and really all the department heads because it's a lift, right? When it comes to the budget review meeting for years, or at least the last 5 years, and I'm sure beyond that, it was this one meeting that so requires you to come in once and talk and sit and have a discussion about it. So I respect that. I'm grateful for that. Moreover than that, I think it's going to be more meaningful and we're going to get some more stuff done because that's the whole point of it. So I appreciate that. Thank you. It's been pretty quiet on this side of the dais, and so maybe that's a good thing. I don't know, but I will tell you there's good things happening in Forest Park, depending on which social media outlet you subscribe to. Sometimes it's mostly negative. I'm here to tell you there's a lot of good things coming in the world of development in the public safety sector. So one of my favorites is a new business coming to town, new restaurant, as a matter of fact, on 1527 Harlan Avenue. And the owners are an expansion from a business that's in Berwyn, which is one of my faves. So hopefully they continue the trend and bringing that to Forest Park. 1313 Circle Avenue is getting some new owners and some site upgrades. If you're familiar with this site, it's fairly broken down, a lot of concrete rubble in the parking lot that's fairly decrepit. The facade of the building and the site fencing, stuff like that, is all getting completely made over. Be a good look for Forest Park, and it would be good to take advantage of that space and get somebody in there. All the operations again to minimize traffic on Circle Avenue be coming in off Hannah, which is great. That's the industrial drive or the industrial part of that facility to control traffic on Circle Avenue, which is good. Staff continues to meet with developers interested in various properties in town, which is great. Certainly that's true for our downtown business district. I'll be excited to announce more places to eat, restaurants that are coming to Forest Park as soon as I get more information on that. I'm happy about for those kids that participate in athletics, sports, baseball, that Our Playing in Sports is very close to opening up with their new indoor training facility, which is exciting. Zoning code amendment project is underway. Planning and Zoning Commission has reviewed those suggested updates, and they're going to be sending their first batch to us for review and approval, which is good to know. And then yard waste pickup begins April 1st. That is next Monday. What does that mean? Why am I talking about it? So it's like every year we talk about rodents and maybe rats and those types of things. And as the weather starts to change and people start to clean up around their house, it's ever that important to make sure that we're not storing large piles of debris and mulch and yard waste, maybe garbage from around your yard. Having it pile up, they become really good homes for rats and rodents. Moreover, when you're cleaning up, look around your foundation. If you see burrows and places where these rodents may be living, it's a good time. You can give the village a call. We can help and support with rodent control. Baits and traps and things like that. But beyond what you can do yourself, you could reach out to it's public safety and health department, and we can get you some information to be successful with that. So April 1st, as the weather starts to change, start to clean up your properties, that's when yard waste pickups begin. Thank you. And the report, sir.
Thank you, Commissioner Darrow. Commissioner Mellon, we're over.
Thank you. I am very excited to talk about the implementation of many Traffic and Safety Commission recommendations. Thanks to Director Stella and the Public Works Department. Very hard work from our team. We have a pedestrian crossing sign at Beloit Madison. The Jackson Boulevard got some upgrades in speed limit signs. And so these are all priority areas that the Traffic and Safety Commission wanted to focus on. We did focus on Lexington and Circle, got some street corners painted to increase visibility, and signage was installed on all four corners to focus on making sure that drivers understood that either cross traffic didn't stop, or to make sure that people understood that, to increase visibility and to warn drivers about how that intersection works. We will be getting more paint and some warning signs there. And then Randolph and Marengo crosswalk is going to be repainted. And we have some other measures that are in process. Wanted to thank again our Public Works Department and Sal for implementing those Traffic and Safety Commission requirements or recommendations so quickly after we did our presentation. It's very exciting to see those things come into play, and we're continuing to work on additional requests from citizens that we receive. And that's the bulk of my report.
Thank you, Commissioner Mellon. We'll go. Commissioner Bolt.
I will keep updating everybody for April. We have the Arbor Day tree planting, which will be at Rieger Park. Time and additional details are solidifying now, so we'll have that to everybody soon. And then I just learned, I think the business Brian was talking about, the waste hauling company that will be parking their trucks on 13th. I heard that they're interested in partnering with the community, so we will be reaching out to them and seeing if they're interested in joining us on the cleanup day, which is April 27th. So mark your calendars for that. 9 a.m. We'll be meeting at the Ruse. Registration links will be going out soon. And then I just wanted to thank Clerk Moritz for all of the reading she does. And thank you for reading the proclamation.
You're welcome.
You certainly have a difficult job over there from time to time. So I appreciate you. And that's all that I have today.
Thank you, Commissioner Vogt. It's that time of year. The legislature is winding down, and so the commissioners and the mayor will be in Springfield with our funding requests. We're compiling our list now to get it longer and longer, but we hope to have as much participation from the council as possible. So the opportunities to interact with our legislators in Springfield occur in mid-April, and then again into the second week of May. So please mark that on your calendars. Having said that, the chair will entertain a motion to adjourn.
Nero will make that motion.
Thank you, Commissioner Nero. Is there a second?
Second? Okay, good.
Okay, we'll have a joint second between Eleanor Goldman and Commissioner Max.
Fine. Commissioner Maxim,
Aye.
Commissioner Nero, Commissioner Malabar Bowman,
Aye.
Commissioner Vogt, Mayor Hoskins.
Even though they're trying to hurt my feelings and say that everyone wants to be fired over the corner. Jill's joking. Hi. Y'all are eager to go. We're adjourned. Oh, I'm sorry.